Hi, my name is Ryan Boyd, and I'm on the developer relations team here at Neo, and I wanted to introduce Hanneli. Hanneli is our community organizer in the São Paulo region. Hanneli, you want to introduce yourself and say a little bit about what you like about Neo4j and why you're organizing the community there?
Hi, I'm Hanneli. I am from Brazil, and I've been working with Neo4j since 2011, and since 2 years ago I've been organizing the meetups in São Paulo city, and I think it's the only city where we have Neo4j Meetups in Brazil, I think. So I've started working with Neo4j to solve a problem that I had to deal with data for hydroelectric power plants in Brazil, which is the main source of energy that we have. And we didn't have a proper system to deal with hydroelectric power plants data. So I've met Neo4j in its very beginning. Do you know which version we had in 2011? I don't remember.
No,
it was
unfortunately.
I think it was the first release after beta version or something.
Wow.
And yeah, it was like, it's been a while. So, but it deserved it. It was really good to meet Neo4j, and it really solved the problems that I had. It helped me to see graphs in a really clear way and in an efficient way. So, and then I realized that storing data is not only in tables, but I can do this in graphs and other kinds of structures.
Great. So what do you like most about Neo4j? Like why do you use it for your projects?
So basically, the thing that I really like in Neo4j is that basically you can represent almost everything into a graph design. So there's no limit to an approach that uses a graph, and there is no limit to use Neo4j. Like basically almost all of the situations that you had, you can fit into a graph. Maybe not the entire scenario, but you can solve really annoying problems with graphs and with Neo4j. So basically I've been working with graphs to solve performance problems that we usually see in relational database, because they are tables that can handle some circumstance of data. And now I've been trying to make some meetups where I create some not usual use case for graphs, like hardware, like this kind of weird scenarios that are not about social networks, recommendation systems. They're totally different scenarios, and graphs can fit in a very good way. So this is really exciting about Neo4j.
That's fantastic. And what programming languages do you use when you use Neo4j?
Well, basically, in most case Java, because it's usually a requirement of the customer. And when working with hardware, we usually have C, but then we use REST API. But then the project of hydropower plants, it was made in Ruby. So by that time, we basically used the REST API and Neo4j.rb, which was in its very beginning, but it worked pretty well. So basically, Java and Ruby are the language that I use most.
Great. Well, thanks for taking the time here today and visiting our offices in San Mateo and stopping by to do this interview.
Thank you.
Thanks.